Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rawar Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Shea Akim across the world, pushing the truth and sincere and the hope for elect. Shalom. So, last Saturday, there was a stabbing here in Holland, in Rotterdam, with a guy that yells basically Allah Akbar. So it happened Thursday. It happened Thursday. So let me read this article and then explain you certain things also what happened. Let me explain it right away before I forget. When we were teaching Saturday, that's why I mentioned that it was Saturday. We were teaching at camp, and we had two times a group, one group of 2 females, and I think it was a group of 4 or 5, the other one. But when they passed us, they was yelling Allah Akbar. So they think their power can do something, right? So you see right away you see a movement, because now one yells it and then they feel encouraged to say something. While we were teaching, so their faces were pointing at us like, yeah, you know, our power basically did this. The pride was there, but we don't. It doesn't hurt us. It doesn't do something, because in the time that it comes, your power ain't doing shit. Your power is ridiculous. Your power is done. There's no power there, man. Only the Most High is the one that is totally in control. So, let me read the article. The Erasmus Bridge stabbing suspect. Stabbing his mother in 2022. The suspect in the fatal stabbing at Rotterdam's Erasmus Bridge on Thursday evening stabbed his own mother in 2022. This is what the AED reported based on searches. The woman suffered serious injury to her hands and neck. A few days before the incident with his mother, Ayub M. had violated resisted and a law enforcement officer and destroyed the inside of a police cell. According to the newspaper, Ayub was found guilty and was given TBS with conditions. Such a measure does not result in forced admission to a clinic, but a convicted person must adhere to conditions during his treatment. It's unknown what the conditions were in Ayub M's case. On Thursday evening, Ayub was arrested near the Erasmus Bridge after a stabbing incident in which one man was killed and another was seriously injured. The public prosecution served as indications that the 20-year-old man from Amersfoort had a terrorist motive. For example, he shouted Allah Akbar several times. And this is what happened at the camp. These females, these raggedy-ass female dogs, Ishmaelites, they were yelling it also. And looking in our direction. But these females can do nothing, man. And you see all the pride comes right away, man. So continue on. Terribly to see. Meanwhile, it's becoming increasingly clear what happened that evening. 2 days later, eyewitnesses are trying to process the incident. So is at A.D. Beckering, who ate with his second cousin in a nearby restaurant on a Thursday evening and saw how the perpetrator kept stabbing with large knives, despite pleas from the victim. Beckering and his second cousin were walking to his house after dinner when they suddenly heard screaming. When they walked and lifted further, they saw a man lying on the ground. He kicked another man with two large knives in his hand. He stabbed the man on the ground several times with them, he told NOS. That's the news report. The victim shouted very loudly, "Go away! Go away!" says 17-year-old Beckering. That went through marrow and bone. He was clearly in mortal fear. But the man keeps stabbing, despite the victim's pleas. That was terrible to see. According to the Rotterdammer, the perpetrator stabbed with fanatism and determination. It was very clear that someone was being murdered there. Beckering tells how another man walked up to the stabbing and urged the perpetrator to stop. Then the man ran towards him with the knife, but also toward us. The Rotterdammer and his second cousin then decided to run away as fast as they could. I have never run so fast in my life, because we could see from him. Because we could see from him. If we stay here, we were going to die. The pair ran back into the restaurant and warned the people there, who still knew nothing about it. The suspect then ran in another direction, overpowered by the bystanders. Out of the sight of Beckering and his second cousin, the suspect entered to the remastered exhibition space, where a party was taking place at the time. There he was overpowered by a group of bystanders. Among them was the sport instructor, Reno, who told his story to the NOS. Yesterday, I am trained. I did not act out of fear. I wanted to run away at first, but when I saw what was going on, I thought, this has to change. The suspect was then arrested by the police. So yeah, this is some of the video. Yeah, I cannot play the video because maybe they're gonna cut it off. But continue on. Beckering thinks mainly of the victim. Why are we so serious about the perpetrator but not about the victim? I don't think that it's fair. It's incredible. It's incredibly sad that someone who was roller skating here and enjoying the late summer was stabbed and slaughtered like that. The only thing known about the deceased victim is that it is a 32-year-old man from Rotterdam. The seriously injured, a 30-year-old Switch, was released from the hospital yesterday. So one is dead and one lived. So this is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this is what's happening right now, man. The wax of many is getting cold, man. People don't really care about each other anymore. People, you see it more and more often right now, man. The stabbing in London, you see a lot of these stabbings. All these things are happening more and more. So you see the destruction, not the destruction, but how close we are getting to the end, man. Because it's getting more and more. The world is really going backwards, while we as a nation, Yasharala, already are backwards, and we are going basically to the light, and the other people are going more and more in darkness, man. So this things that we're hearing, we don't care about these other nations, man. We only care about the elect, man, and pleasing their Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yashem. That's the only thing what we care about, man. So all these things that are happening, let them suffer, man. We don't care about them. We don't. It's not our battle. If they kill each other, it's on them. If they want to scream Allah Akbar, it's on them. And if our own people are getting stabbed to death or something, and they didn't please the Heavenly Father, yeah, that's their duty. That's their lives. That's how it's supposed to be then. So this is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accuser, innocent, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Yahweh. Yeah, man, that's also something, man. Everything right now, you have this OnlyFans things popping up real fast. People get making mad money, these females. Yeah, they love pleasure more than, also love pleasure more than the Heavenly Father, but also pleasure of this world. Only want to do fun stuff. Want to do things that please their souls. Not even thinking about the Heavenly Father. Disobedient to parents. This dragons, this generation of dragons, what is growing up right now, this is worse than worse, man. Of course, you have some of them that are good, but mainly, majority, getting disobedient to parents, man. Lovers of themselves, like we already see, the love of many shall wax cold in Matthew, and in Timothy, the love of for men shall be lovers of their own selves. And that's what you see, man. They love their own self. They only want to please their own selves, man. They don't want to please their Heavenly Father. So that's why we see a lot of things popping up. And this is already written in the script, man. What does your Quran say? If you want to really touch upon your Quran, that you want to scream Allah Akbar, what does your Quran says? He ain't saying shit about this. Probably. I don't know, because I didn't read that book. I have it here somewhere, catching dust, just to look certain things up. If they come with their philosophies against us, then I study. That's it, but I don't go straight through the whole book, man. So yeah, basically this was it, man. It was a short video, but just wanted to touch on this subject with the stabbing here in Holland. What you're gonna see more and more often, man. You're gonna see more and more of these things. The stabbings. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Maybe I can see another picture of it. Yeah, it was a big thing, man. They made it really big, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Shalom.